Pretend this angle is flattering. Hi, how's it going? Trevor Noah's Watch Party World Cup Watch Party, folks. Editing Me has a special message to give you. Hi, it's Editing Me. I just wanted to tell you guys that I saved the credits from the stream and I wrote down all 17 names and I hand painted watercolor thank you cards for everyone because, I don't know, I like giving gifts and making people things. I wrote a letter to Trevor Noah, Eugene, etc. I'm just gonna read it. Dear Eugene, Trevor, Joe, Zoe, Chad, and the crew, thanks in advance for giving me a chance to deliver this message to you. Before I continue, I must read you the menu of the specials we have in the letter today. To start, if I may, there's a brief explanation of my current situation, then some jolly inspiration for the entree. We'll end with something sweet to complete what I say. 8 years ago, short story long, my life changed drastically, like the bridge in a song. I went from quite healthy to chronically ill. The Friends game score went from 5-0. Even though I was sad, please don't feel bad. My mom takes grand care of me and is always there for me. Along with Jesus, of course. My course was shifted in 2022. I was gifted with a new point of view. I discovered a South African, or should I say, South African. And later on, I met his friends too. Through the screen, I mean, which is truly such a miracle. Our lives are shareable because of the internet. Take this World Cup watch party, for instance. It brought us all together from a distance. Every day I spring out of bed, smiling ear to ear at the sheer joy ahead. My phone alarm rings and I turn on the TV. You'd think it was Christmas with presents under the tree. I cannot explain how my heart exclaims at the sound of the games that will soon begin. And if I'm being honest, I'm pretty nonchalantish about whichever team will win. When I tune in, I laugh and eat and sing. I even harmonize whenever Trevor says, "Goal!" No, seriously, I do. I'm not trying to troll. He reads the chat response and scrolls. 1 chat, 0 Joe. 2 minutes of silence. Go, go, go. I never comment on the chat because it makes me too nervous. My tummy goes all topsy-turvous. But what I observed was the chat is pretty fun. You praise Zoe, agree with Eugene, tease Trevor, and to Joe you're quite mean. To that I say, hey chat, keep it clean. Joe is the most valuable asset to the stream. His energy is enough to sustain the whole team. He's even a great dad, if you know what I mean. Tee-hee. Okay, I'll finally get on to the ending. But there's a question I have and an answer that's pending. Remember those cards I made that I shared in the beginning? They're very delicate and will not survive sending through the mail, plus I'd need to be spending a small fortune. It's important that I give you guys your gifts in person. If you allow me to do so, my excitement at the seams will be a burstin'. Should you make me a guest, I'll assist with any tasks that you request. I'll try my best to contribute. I even wrote watch party fun facts to quiz the chat and have everyone react. I'll even be your Ritz mascot if you please. I munch, I crunch, I chew with ease. Using the Keurig, I could even brew everyone's cups of teas. I need to buy a new one of these. And on that love sack, I'll rest my love back and also keep track of the score. I'll build a rapport with the folks in the room. If you consider inviting me, please send me a Zoom. My email address is on the screen. You'll contact me, I assume, before the final day of June. I promise I'm harmless. Can't you see what I mean? But certainly not charmless. I'm a cheeky little bean. You can even speak to my mom. She's a teacher, hilarious, energetic, yet calm. We live in the Bay Area, so we'll need a B&B air, huh? That joke was quite a punny one. Sure hope 'twas a funny one. So what do you say, Trevor, Ryan, crew, and friends? I'd be honored to visit a day or two. Just tell me how and when. Thank you. Somebody in the chat mentioned sending someone from the chat as a guest.
When are you going to invite anyone from the chat to join in on set? Maybe we will invite somebody from the chat.
Since I had the idea of making everybody thank you cards and all that from the beginning, I was like, perhaps I could be invited. Let me know what you think. I've been here every day. It's just that the chat, it makes me quite nervous to comment. Also, I made this poster specifically for the chat, and I thought maybe everybody could sign it, and then maybe we could choose somebody to send the poster to.